yourself before you wreck yourself.
Hey guys, it's Thanksgiving. I don't care. I want some ham.
I like some ham too.
You know, I like
don't bring up politics at the table.
I like to have some delicious ham on my sandwich.
I want chicken lasagna for dinner.
Okay, I don't mean to get political, but what the fuck is like turkey stuffing?
Well,
How dare you have a problem with turkey stuffing, sir?
That shit is nasty.
No, it isn't. Turkey stuffing is the best thing you ever created.
How about that one thing John made where it was like a duck mixed with a chicken mixed with a turkey?
Oh, yeah, I remember that video.
That's an actual thing, and I'm like,
that sounds like the title to a very, very graphic snuff film.
It probably is. I bet in Ukraine there's probably some sicko who made that, and he's like, "This is a form of art." And you're like,
probably.
I'm gonna be cooking.
The same guy who created a Serbian film.
Oh,
need to go to a mental institute. Thank you. Bye.
Oh, by the way, can I say something?
Sure.
What?
I'm planning to make. Hopefully, if things go my way, I might be making Thanksgiving dinner for the family this year.
Why would you want to? Your family sucks.
Well, I just want an excuse to cook dinner. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my cooking's really good, from what people told me.
That's good. That's really nice. I like cooking too.
I like to cook. I like to hope to cook more.
I like cooking. I like cleaning. I wish I had my own car now, but. Oh wait, are we recording?
Yeah, we are recording.
Oh shit.
That's right. Why else did I introduce in this Thanksgiving, you goober?
God damn it. Welcome to Coffee
This is
Couch.
why you're not no longer the sponsor.
God damn it, Shane. You're the one.
Now Raid is not going to sponsor us now.
Shit.
Who the hell is
Raid Shadow Legends.
I so hate how they let the commercial go on for fucking 5 minutes, and it's just like, can you not?
Yeah, that sucks.
Like, I hope you realize that as you're doing this, people are skipping it. It's like, yeah, I get it, you're trying to help out your thing, but you're a podcast, you don't really... Like, why would you do sponsors on that?
I mean, there are radio shows that do sponsors, too.
Yeah, but they don't do it for freaking 5 minutes.
Yeah, you're right. Just like a quick minute.
Yeah.
Gotta make that...
I don't mind sponsors when it's just quick and it's funny.
Yeah.
I also hate it whenever they do it in the middle of the video. I hate that.
There's lots of YouTubers who do that, and I hate it.
A lot of my favorite YouTubers now are doing it, and it's kind of pissing me off, to be honest.
Yeah. I think we've talked about this a lot, like in the past a lot already.
You know what we should be advertising, though?
What?
What?
Scooby Dooby-Doo!
Okay, the new trailer dropped today. I'm so fucking excited.
And everybody has a problem with it for some reason.
Everyone has a problem with anything, those filthy toonies.
I've seen people just complain about the voices, but everything else, everyone's happy.
There's a meme of the new Fred and the old Fred from, Zombie Island that says, calls me a slur at 7-Eleven, and then you go to the old Fred, and he says, what color is purple?
Fred has always been... Well, to be fair, Fred has always...
I know Fred looks like a jock that's going to be involved in a sex scandal, but that's a little too far.
He looks like a school shooter.
No.
Fred's too much of a... Fred's too much of a Chad to be a school shooter.
Yeah, you're right. Fred's too much of a good... He's one of those good boy...
Red Herring, on the other hand.
Nah, fuck Red Herring!
Red Harrison was the biggest douchebag in a pup named Scooby Doo. Also, I'm glad that the show acknowledged that show exists, because I'll say this, that's one of those few kid shows that was actually good.
Yeah. I actually have a really soft spot for a pup named Scooby Doo.
Me too.
Oh, that was my first Scooby Doo experience.
Same here.
And I know what Scooby Doo looked like when they were adults, but I gravitated more towards that and Tom and Jerry kids.
I mean, yeah,
I
because...
didn't like Tom and Jerry kids, even as a kid, I thought it was boring.
Good for you!
I mean, I don't blame you. I mean, I don't blame you, Austin, because, I remember this one preschool I used to go to, they had, all these VHS tapes of, old 90s cartoons, like Tiny Toons or or a pup named Scooby Doo. Which, funny enough, those two were both my introductions to Looney Tunes and Scooby Doo in general.
Well, at least your introduction wasn't Looney Tune babies.
Oh God, no.
Baby Looney Tunes was only on when you were sick from school.
It was.
No,
I remember as a kid, I was like, I want to watch.
You were being punished.
I want to watch Duck Dodgers, and they're like, nope, get to watch this douchebag. And I'm like,
Duck Dodgers is honestly underrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, really?
I liked it a lot.
I did too, but I didn't know it was underrated.
Oh no, Cartoon Network horribly treated Duck Dodgers, from what I remember.
From what I remember, it played a good while.
And if you say you love that show because of the Queen of Mars, you're a loser.
Yeah, you're a loser who just likes Ludo.
You're the same kind of person who watches One Over Yonder all because of Lord Mistress. You fucking.
You mean Lord? You mean Lord Dottie?
Because of you, it's the reason why it's canceled.
Yeah, thanks, you fucking horn dogs.
Horn dogs.
Why couldn't you have been attracted to Lord Harry? You should have got the boner over him, and we would have gotten an extra season.
Yeah.
At least you would have came in on time.
They say that whenever someone says they love the show because of Lord Dominator, Craig McCracken cries because you ever notice that Craig McCracken looks very depressed?
Craig McCracken has always looked depressed. I'm scared.
Also, he looks like he has freaking bags over his eyes. Like, he looks like Bill Murray, like old man Bill Murray.
No, he has bags over bags over bags under his eyes.
Yeah, it's like that one Squidward thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I have bags over my bags.
Craig McCracken's a good guy. He doesn't deserve the treatment he gets.
The thing is, though, I'm kind of scared.
You need that character that constantly suffers and doesn't deserve it, like that Jinx guy from Hey Arnold.
Oh yeah.
Is that the guy who made Arnold dressed up in a bunny suit and everyone hated him?
No, that's you. No, that's Iggy, and people don't talk about that episode. We're talking about Eugene, the kid with the bad luck.
Is that the kid whose head is shaped like a bomb?
For wearing a bunny suit, they just say
because Iggy was such a piece of shit. No, because Iggy was such a piece of shit to Arnold throughout that whole episode, even though he did nothing wrong to him.
Oh yeah, I understood. Like he wore it because that was something his friend wore, but it should have been something yeah, that'll teach you, Arnold. It's not so funny being exposed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here's the thing, now that you bring up Eugene from Hey Arnold, I have this funny-ass story.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
So, I was in a New York goth party, and I was with, my friend. She broke up with her boyfriend, and she was thinking of, looking for a new one, but,
oh, no.
She got really specific. She's like, I want the ideal goth BF. I want the PP Steele, the Peter Steele from, Typo Negative, boyfriend. But she's like, but all the boys who are interested in me look like Eugene from Hey Arnold. That was her exact words.
This reminds me of that episode of Rick and Morty where that weird girl was like, I want that dunking kind of love, like penis in the foreskin love, just warm, just...
What?
What did I miss?
Back to Scoob.
Yes,
Fred looks cool. Shaggy looks cool. I don't care. This voice sounds different. I'm still gonna watch it.
Yeah, with Scooby Doo, with the new movie. The voices, they're not bad. I'll probably ignore them, but they're just a little distracting for now.
Yeah,
I'm surprised people aren't upset with the fact that Frank Walker isn't doing Fred in this for once because he's one of the.
He's doing Scoob.
Yeah, that's weird.
People should be glad that they didn't replace Scooby with some celebrity voice actor.
At least Scooby sounds like Scooby. That's all I care about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, we may or may not have Dick Dastardly and Muttley be the main antagonists of this movie, and I'm very excited for that because those two have always been my favorite Hanna-Barbera characters growing up.
I'm surprised they got the obscure superhero Blue Falcon and Dino Mutt.
They got Captain Caveman in this fucking thing, and I'm very excited for that.
What, he's actually going to...
Yes, Captain Caveman's going to be in this.
Is there going to be Birdman before he gets his law degree, and then... we're gonna get Space Ghost?
I want to see the Aqua Teens in this movie.
It's not. It's a Hanna-Barbera. I mean, we are getting. This is the beginning of a Hanna-Barbera cinematic universe. So
let's see.
Aqua Teen does kind of count because it's kind of a Hanna-Barbera show, it borrows some assets from it.
That's like saying you want a
some
new.
licensing.
I mean, that's like saying you want a Powerpuff Girls movie in this day and age because it's a Hanna-Barbera property.
You got a problem with that or something, little bitch?
No.
You have a problem with that, bro?
No, but I want a Dexter's Lab movie.
It'd be fun. Like, it'd be funny if they made an Aqua Teen movie that was actually good, because the first one I kind of like, but it's not that good.
Well, the joke is it's not supposed to be good. It's like, wait, you paid to watch
that's what
this.
they all say.
When really it's like, get it? It's a lazy show that made a lazy movie.
Yeah, like that's how I
Excuses.
always saw it. That's how I always saw like Aqua Teen. Like it's not meant to be like something groundbreaking. It's just meant to be like this fun kind of thing.
It's like
Yeah, it's some jokes
The
in
joke
the
is
movie.
you wasted your time watching this, and that's what makes it funny.
Okay, I get. All right, Austin.
Okay.
Like, quick browsing like the Reddit pages.
Quick
We-
going on to the going on to the brain
You
cell
don't understand it.
subreddit.
You're just not on my anime IQ level.
Okay,
Stop.
okay, millennial.
Also,
Chris,
stop loving
here.
on 12-ounce mounts. Anyways,
It's
What do you
like-
think of like how Scoob looks? I think like the fucking poses, the expressions look
They look
fantastic.
really good, honestly. It feels like honestly, it's like if they can, I would love to see them make a CGI Looney Tunes movie because of how amazing the animation and posing is in this movie.
you want
Oh, yeah.
to do that one that they did of Elmer and Daffy?
Maybe.
I like.
Maybe.
What? Do you saw it was weird how they gave them like irises?
Well,
No, that's not a problem.
I don't mind that. Well, I don't know. I never imagined Daffy having green eyes, but I thought it looked good.
Everything else looked fine with that.
yeah.
I liked it.
But with but like with the new Scoob movie, it's like the fact of the matter is like not only do they reference like pup named Scooby Doo, but like that's the question I asked. Or like is the first half of the movie gonna be in this like like an origin story of how Fred and how Shaggy and Scooby became friends, or what exactly? That's my
I
question.
imagine it's gonna pull like a SpongeBob out of water, where it's just gonna be there for like 5 minutes and then bam.
I mean, it shows how they all met on like apparently Halloween night.
And then it goes to a years later thing, which I'm a bit upset that their first monster is a ghost instead of Chickenstein.
Chickenstein?
Yeah, chicken sign.
I think that was their first case.
No, that was just a joke in the sequel.
No, I mean like in the cartoon.
Oh, which one? Pup named Scooby Doo or the
Wait, wait, Chicken Sign was an actual thing? I thought that was like a joke the Scooby-Doo's second movie made fun of.
No,
I mean, Chickenstein was in a pup named Scooby Doo.
yeah,
Wasn't he the pilot episode monster?
this is
I can't remember.
I'm not sure if he was like the first one. When you said Chickenstein, do you know what I was thinking about?
who?
What?
Chickenfoot from like Invader Zim.
Like you,
Yeah,
I
they
once,
fight Chickenfoot.
like you, I once worked at a chicken restaurant.
I don't work
at
at
a
a
fast food
chicken
place.
restaurant.
Don't look at me!
I love that episode.
I do too. I love how I just love how even Dib realized that's just a guy in a chicken costume. You know he's a dum-dum.
Yeah, it's probably one of the best Dib episodes.
Yeah. Also, I like how it doesn't have Zim. Like it works.
Like Invader Zim never really saw Zim as like a protagonist. It was mostly like kind of like Dib's show.
Yeah.
Even though the kid's nuts.
I mean, everybody is fucking nuts in that show.
Here's what I liked about like episode, like it switches like point of views.
I like that too. I also liked that one part where the guy's just like, I have these flap necks.
Oh, turkey neck.
I have
Turkey
these
neck.
turkey necks. These kids, they tried to steal my turkey necks, but they never will.
that shit made me laugh hard as a kid.
Why were you trying to run away from me? Because I thought you were a child trying to steal my turkey necks.
They're trying to steal my turkey neck.
This is like one thing I'm hoping with like Scoob though. It's like it better end with like You know, like how in every Wacky Racist show, like, it would always end with, like, Dick Dastardly, you know, like, in some sort of peril, just going like, Matney, do something!
That would actually be pretty cool, but I can live without it.
Nah.
No, I can live without that.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah. I want to see the Hunch Bunch.
The Hunch Bunch?
Yeah, from the werewolf movie.
You know what would be cool, though? If we got a Flintstones movie after this, that'd be cool.
Well, didn't Seth MacFarlane try to one time?
He tried to make a reboot of the Flintstones, not a movie.
I remember, like, it was supposed to be on Fox. I remember seeing news about that, and I was like, so is this thing coming out?
It's like High Guardian Spice. Is it ever gonna come out?
The hell's Guardian Spice?
That's like Crunchyroll's like official like. Anime.
Oh, that was that one anime that everyone despised, right?
Where are there more High Guardian Spice? High Guardian Spice made me remember Gen Z existed. That's what I can say.
Incredible.
I don't know what that is. I'm a degenerate.
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
No, but like the funny thing is, Don, this is my question. If this movie does well, could this mean that they might reboot Pup Named Scooby-Doo?
They really... Nah, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want them to. There's no reason to.
Just a weird question I thought of.
Wouldn't it be funny if, like, at the end of the Scoop movie, Scrappy comes in, like,
And they make him the
like,
antagonist.
hello, I'm your old nephew! What's going on, adventures?
No.
Let's see, like, them doing that, and then Shaggy's like, okay, there's a chance to enter a red shirt, like, let's go on an adventure.
No, like, originally this...
Fucking adventure, Scoob!
Like, this film originally was supposed to be, like, a reboot of, like, the 2002 movie. Like an animated remake of the 2002 movie.
I have a soft spot for that movie, but the sequel's better.
Yeah.
Way better. It feels the most like the Scooby-Doo movie, warts and all.
It does.
It's kind of like the King of the Monsters thing, where this feels like a cheesy Godzilla movie.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Cartoon Network made an origin Scooby-Doo movie?
Oh god, that looked awful.
That movie was... Why did fucking Shaggy look like... His hair was way too curly.
Yeah, also, like, Scoob's model. Ugh.
Oh god, like, people bitch about the 2002 model. Have they seen the one called...
they're all off models! Tumblr style, cancel.
No one never said that, Austin. Stop talking.
Like,
I met someone who time traveled back to the 80s and said, oh my god, Pup Named Scooby-Doo cannot go on models. Look at this, they got the cow art style. And everyone looked at him going like,
please,
what are you talking about, Nave?
Please stop talking.
It's like... It's like
you're bringing the worst out of us.
It's like the question is, which direct-to-video TV live-action movie looks worse, Mystery Begins or those live-action Fairly Odd Parents movies?
Oh, you know what? You mean when Puff had a voice of a black man for some reason?
Puff!
I'm sorry, Poof. I was like, wait a second. Look, it's been a while since I saw that show. Okay, I forgot.
I don't blame you. Those seasons were terrible.
Actually, I never mind Poof. Honestly, he was okay.
Oh,
I didn't mind Poof either.
You want to know the funny thing though about the Fairly Odd Parents movie, and I found this out by accident.
What?
The CGI was animated by like some crappy Christian CG studio.
Oh no!
Then why does it look good?
Heartman.
Wait, if it's animated in Christian 3D, how come it actually looks good? Was it the same people who did VeggieTales? Because
no, someone else.
Oh, because I've always noticed this. Whenever Christians try to dabble with 3D, it's the worst, disgusting thing ever. But VeggieTales, they're like, we know what we're doing. We actually know.
We're doing this in the name of Jesus.
I don't think with VeggieTales they were like here to like preach. They just wanted to make something entertaining too
and wholesome.
Yeah.
Like, VeggieTales is the most Christian show ever, and I'm not saying this from a religious point of view, but I am saying it in terms of a moral point of view, where it's like, hey kids, yeah? Don't be mean to people. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, you get films by everyone's favorite maniac, Kirk Cameron, that says, if you don't believe this, you're going to hell. It's like,
Okay.
He pulls a Captain Lou Albano.
You go to hell before you die, Luigi.
Luigi, it was all rigged from the start.
Mario, I'm turning into a soul right now. Why do I look like a Colgate mascot now, Mario?
Luigi, don't ask questions. Don't tell.
Mario, I don't like this. Why am I
Luigi, I'm gonna put it into Luigi. I'm gonna do it. Mario, do it for the sake of Mamma Mia. All I want, Luigi, was some spaghetti and a meatball.
Hey Luigi, why does it...
I'm Garfield.
Wait, since all we're talking about is heaven here, and Scoob is pretty much an okay trailer, let's talk about something better. Guys, have you seen the trailer for Soul?
Oh, is that the one where the guy turns into a toothpaste ghost?
No, me and Jacob said that it looks like a Mucinex mascot.
I like CatBit. I like the randoms version where it's just a toothpaste ghost.
Yeah, he looked like fucking cotton candy toothpaste.
Is that basically mint cotton candy?
No, they actually do have cotton candy flavored toothpaste. I remember...
No, like cotton candy flavored toothpaste? That's disgusting.
Yeah,
I've seen that in, like, dentist offices.
And they are disgusting.
The ones I've always seen is, I felt like they did a law where it's like every toothpaste has to be mint flavored.
Definitely, because like those candy flavored toothpaste have always tasted disgusting.
That sounds like, I thought the whole point was to not let kids have a crap load of candy.
Yeah, and here we are. But still, with Soul, I do got like a couple cents I want to bring out.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I remember seeing like the teaser trailer. I'm like, oh, this looks nice. And then the trailer drops. I'm like, oh my god, look at these fucking character designs. Look at like the lighting, everything. Like we got a story about like soul music, which I'm actually a fan of. So I'm like, this is gonna be great. And then he fucking dies. I'm like, ah, shit. We were so close.
Well, why do you think it's called Soul? It's about.
It's like a term they love to use.
I mean, I'm fine with that. It's just like, I'm like, it could have been fine if it was just about the people.
Yeah, like I think like it should have been like an animated movie about a guy who's trying his best to make music. And
but guys, don't you get it? This is Disney.
It's a metaphor.
It's Disney. You can't scare the honkies away.
No one has ever said that in the history of life. You degenerate.
Don't you mean like Coco with like adding Frozen?
I mean, look what they did. Look what they did with Frozen and Coco.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching I forgot his name. Basically the guy who has the Maui crab guy. I was like, oh yeah, they did do that.
You know, this is like my question to ask. It's like, why is it that that 3 animated films about black people all have the same premise, or it's just like some black guy transforms into an animal or some weird creature, and it's like he spends like that for the whole movie until the end.
Because here's the thing, with Blue Sky's like new spy movie, like Will Smith's character actually looks fucking awesome, and he turns into the goddamn pigeon, and then he turns into the fucking pigeon. I'm like, god damn it!
It looks like a nice looking caricature of Will Smith's. It looks
because I liked his design a lot. And
I did too. Like it could have. I hope it's just like, what if like during the movie he turns into a human, then a pigeon, then a human? Like I wouldn't mind that.
I mean, I like the pigeon design too, but like I'd rather just have like just him.
Yeah, like no one wants to see him as like a pigeon 24/7.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure like the whole movie.
Like if you're gonna do that thing where it's like you have him doing all these cool action stuff, of course people are gonna get irritated by the fact that he's just gonna stay a pigeon and not do the awesome stuff.
Well,
yeah, you also notice a pattern with these things.
Yeah, with children's films being like, I call it the Rob Schneider effect, where each children's film has to have a really cool character or a good character have to learn something by losing his humanity, like that.
It reminds me of like Emperor's New Groove too.
And Emperor's New Groove is a funny movie because it was always about that. There were actual jokes and references and funny dialogue.
And truthfully, I always prefer Cusco as a llama because llamas are funny.
Yeah. Just don't.
But like we're getting like 2 films that are like really similar, and we can have like It's like they don't want, like, black people as, like, main characters, and that kind of fucking sucks. Another thing, they want it to be marketable, and it's fucking horrible that, like, they see, like African-American people as, like, not marketable. I'm like, that's kind of fucked up. Actually, no, it's not kind of. It's really fucked up.
Unless you're Chadwick Boseman.
No one knows who that is.
And the problem is, like, the reason people have this mentality is because, like, there's so many fucking racists in the United States that it's like it's kind of scaring these companies from actually doing this.
Because the main character's design was fucking awesome. I loved his design. It was so nice. It was got like great shapes and like poses and things.
Yeah, I like how they finally not made the characters look so generic looking. Like,
and then they turn him into Spearmint Casper.
Yeah, and then you have his like little fucking sidekick who I just want to kick the shit out of.
Oh god, just because of how annoying they are, honestly.
Get it? She's Ghost Dory.
Yeah,
Don't say that again. Don't say that again.
We didn't talk about Finding Dory in this.
I'm still gonna like watch it because who knows, it might surprise us.
Then you're just a blind sheep consumer.
Oh, look who's talking, Mr. I would pray heaven and earth for a Has-Been Hotel.
Well, I thought you were going to say guy who watches ninja movies all the time, even though...
But ninja movies are cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Ninja Assassin, starring K-pop star Rain. Watch it now, it's a cult classic. Do it, bitch!
But, like, it sucks that I have to resort to that, but there might be something good in it, so I'm still going to support it.
Yeah.
I
mean, who knows? Maybe it might be a surprise and not like a mediocre cash grab like a lot of films this decade has been, thanks from Pixar.
I remember when people were shitting on, like, Coco with, like, their designs, and everyone loved that. So, there's something going to be with this one, too. Hell, even in Coco, they didn't even turn the main character into a skeleton. He stayed his Hispanic self.
Yeah, but
that's because he's alive. Like, have you never seen... like Manny Rivera, when they go to the afterlife, they have to like disguise themselves because slowly they're transforming into one. Yeah,
I love I remember when I first saw Coco, I wasn't big on the skeletons. I thought they looked weird, but then I was like, no, I like the way these guys look. They look good.
Yeah, they warmed up. I warmed up to them.
Yeah, I did too. I was like, you know what? These people are stupid. They actually look nice.
Yeah, I always had faith in Coco. This one, I'm like, you didn't have to do that.
And then someone's gonna be like, well, you're white, so you should. Like, shut up.
Yeah, like, you have no right to judge.
But still with Soul, like, they didn't have to do that.
Yeah, like, the movie could have been a whole lot better if he just stayed black and could have... Yeah.
But again, like, the problem is, like, people, again, it's like, fucking racism is, like, what's scaring these companies into thinking that, like, black people aren't marketable, so...
What are they, the unmarketables?
I don't...
It was that Justin Roiland short where they had these weird looking characters.
Not everyone knows that.
I do.
Yeah. I've been too busy gorging on ninja movies to watch Rick and Morty.
You know what I wish, though? I had a vacuum cleaner just to suck up that annoying sidekick ghost, because goddamn.
Me too, yeah.
Well, don't worry, Ghostbusters 3 will come out soon, and they'll get rid of him.
Yeah, that sidekick looks like a fucking piece of shit, and I just want to fucking kick the shit out of him.
Why she got big goofy teeth?
And why does she gotta be LOL so random raw X3?
Because that's what stupid Hollywood thinks us teenagers act like.
No, we don't.
No, we don't. We're always depressed.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are always depressed. I'm not.
Oh, look who's talking, bitch.
No, I'm a fucking grown man.
No, if anything, we teenagers are suicidal 24/7.
Well, suicide's badass, so.
I mean, Danny DeVito said it, so it's gotta be badass.
I love Danny DeVito. It's gonna suck when he does die, though.
Devoted to us.
I was watching Cheers with my mom, and I was like, the weird little tiny Italian chick, I was like, that's his ex-wife. I was like, wait a second.
Yes.
That's all I gotta say. Screw you guys.
No, but it's
Anyway, speaking of fucking ghosts, like Luigi's Mansion 3 came out on Halloween, and I picked it up, and I fucking love it.
so
I
how
love more than you.
how is the game like, Shane and Random? Because I haven't gotten it yet, but I'm really excited to get it eventually.
I love it. I think it's perfect, and I kind of hope to beat it when I have the time.
I'm close to beating it, but from all the time I played it, like, I love every moment of it. Like, it's just so much fun. There's a lot of character to it, even in Luigi's, like, walk, like, in, like, his mannerisms. Like, everything has character to it, and I appreciate that a lot.
I do too.
And
The lighting's
atmosphere
really
is, like-
beautiful. The lighting
Yeah.
is beautiful.
Exactly. Like, it just looks so nice. I think it's a huge improvement from Dark Moon, because
still have
of
a
the
soft
Switch
spot for
software.
I still have a soft spot for Dark Moon, but I would rather play this one more than Dark Moon. However,
Like, going through, like, Dark Moon, I don't think it's a bad game, it just felt like a chore.
yeah, like, I didn't like how it was kind of like a Mario game where it's like level select. Like, I kind of wish it was just like the original where you could just go around and doing stuff, but instead of like little stages.
Mm-hmm.
That was weird.
As much as I love Luigi's Mansion 3, the first one just feels more at home for me.
No, like, even though I love this one, I'll always love the first one no matter what, because the one thing I wish they would do is, I wish they would have more ghosts. Like, I wish, like, because I didn't like how there was just only 3 ghosts, honestly, and I also wish that they would give them different colored eyes.
I mean, in the original Luigi's Mansion, we had, like, I think 6 variations of ghosts.
Yeah, and I love the way those guys look. I just wish, like, they would bring those characters back.
Mm-hmm. Also, I felt like, I guess, like, the horror elements were a bit better in the first one, too.
No, it was, like,
Mostly an atmosphere.
yeah. I also thought the music was also horror atmospheric too, but I still like the music in this one. I love how each one has its own variations and different rooms,
Mm-hmm.
which is surprising because you figure like they would do like, oh, we'll just have the same song played in like 3 rooms, and eventually you'll get a certain song, but not like what they did here.
Yeah, I felt like Dark Moon did that, too.
Yeah.
I've never played any of these things, so I am just like a blank.
The thing is, though, when it comes to like Luigi's Mansion, it's like people. It's like I've noticed this. It's just like Next Level Games is just trying to give off their own variation of how they would have done like Luigi's Mansion if they were given the chance to make it when it first came out.
Yeah, like, wasn't it done in, like, Canada, too?
Yeah, it wasn't. It is a Canadian game.
Mm-hmm.
Made
Oh,
by
nice.
XEA developers.
They were like, we have come from the darkened land. We come to make an actual good video game. And they're like, welcome to the
There are
club,
plenty
pal.
of good plenty of good games. Sorry, like Ninja Gaiden 2.
Ninja Gaiden 2.
games.
Ninja Gaiden 2 isn't made by Next Level Games. I mean, Next Level has made some. I mean, Next Level is from what I've discovered. Like, they've been good partners with Nintendo ever since they made the Mario Strikers games or like the Punch Out game for the Wii.
I think they should be in charge of more Mario games because they did so well with the textures and the models in the new Mario game.
They should. Also, when are we gonna get another Punch Out game? That'd be cool.
No, I want them
Wii
to.
one.
I'd like them to make a new Wario Land game. To be honest,
I want a new Wario World.
I wonder what's a weird game I felt like could have been a good Wario game, like Wario Master of Disguise. I felt like that could have been a good game, but it was kind of shit.
I never played. I just know that's the one where he dressed up as a superhero, right?
No, he can turn into I think 8 different disguises.
Oh.
and from what Random has told me, don't play it.
It's not a horrible game, but it's something I don't recommend going into now.
My favorite Wario game will always be either Wario Smooth Moves or Wario World on GameCube.
I remember Wario Land 4 on the Game Boy Advance. That was a great game.
That game was fun. I played the original WarioWare on my Raspberry. And it's actually not my Wii U, and it's fun, but it's just funny to hear like the voices.
They sound so digitized in that.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand it. It was just funny. It's all Bit Crush, and it's funny to hear it on the HD TV.
Oh yeah, I mean it's kind of expected because the Game Boy really wasn't that tech. Well, to be fair, like the Game Boy didn't have like the audio power that the Super Nintendo had because like this was during the time like Sony and Nintendo were still on good terms before
The accident.
the incident.
There were still some like good games on GameCube that had good sample, like the Mario Advance series. Like they sounded really good. Like it wasn't Super Bit Crush.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I remember those.
Remember when Birdo had a voice and they had a robot Birdo for some reason, but it was cool.
That was a bit uncomfortable for me though, but whatever.
You don't think she's hot?
What?
What?
Don't fuck shame.
Nah, I like her, but she ain't hot. But we need more Birdo.
I think Birdo's a good character.
Yeah, I do too. Like,
Not hot.
we need to. Here's a good topic. If they ever make a Mario Kart 9, who would you want?
Three, yeah.
Me too. I was just gonna say that.
Put in more of the Donkey Kong Country characters because like if Nintendo's gonna keep treating them like they're a part of the Mario franchise, then they better fucking do it with the spin-offs.
How about King K. Rool?
Definitely.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. How about Lanky Kong?
Nah, I don't think anybody cares about Lanky Kong.
You fucking piece of shit. Lanky Kong's cool.
No, Funky Kong would be a better pick.
He's already in Mario Kart, you dingus.
No, but like in a new Mario Kart game.
Yeah, well, he's always gonna be in Mario Kart, silly.
He wasn't in Mario Kart 8.
Is he? Wait, he wasn't?
No, he wasn't.
I thought he was. I can't remember that.
I don't blame you because people say that Mario Kart 7 was not really that good of a game.
I liked it.
I mean, for a 3DS game, I think it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember when the Queen Bee was in that game for some reason?
Yeah, that was a weird pick for some reason that they had to put her in there. I don't understand.
I mean, I don't hate her, but it's like, why her? I want to see a Goomba in Mario Kart.
That'd be funny if like a Goomba got to be playable in a Mario Kart game.
I mean, he was playable in like Mario Baseball.
Yeah, and like people are like, how is he? He has like, I guess he's just like the VeggieTales characters where they can hold objects without having arms.
Yeah.
I
That
always
was always
thought
weird
that.
to me in VeggieTales.
Yeah, remember in Dave the Giant Pickle we had those big boxing gloves and like, how does that work?
That one I remember like very vividly. For some
That was
reason.
just funny. Also, like, what if like they all had gloves? Like, would that work for them?
No.
No. They have to be handless.
Oh.
It's not a Goomba if they have hands.
No, I'm talking about the VeggieTales.
I mean with the VeggieTales, with
Goombas
hands
look weird. Dude, Goombas with like floating Rayman arms would look weird.
No doubt about it.
Same with VeggieTales, that would look fucking weird. It would look like fucking Dorbies.
Oh god.
Dorbies.
What even is the history of the Dorbies? Like, I want to know the origin of like, what the hell is this thing?
It's what happens when a crappy Christian animation company wants to make their own variant of VeggieTales.
Yeah, they were cashing in on that shit. It looked like creepypasta material.
Yeah, it looked like Joshua, the Lion movie.
No! No!
Joshua the Lion?
Yeah, it was that one where like it's all crappy lines and like Moses has like a Stan Smith chin.
A Stan Smith chin.
What about
He
that
does.
one? What about that one? Like, wait, no, that's not a Christian movie. It's a parody of Christianity. Never mind. I was thinking about El Arca.
El Arca?
Never seen it.
Yes, that creepy, pervy Noah's Ark movie.
Oh, that's the one where they're all animals and like there's this leopard chick. And that was
Yeah,
a
and they do a Brazilian football taunt.
football.
I love football.
Football.
You know, this is like this is like something to ask though. It's like if it does come to like these kinds of things, it's like, would it be cool if like Nintendo started what was I gonna try to fucking say? I don't remember. It's like,
You're grounded.
shit.
Nintendo to start what?
Like if Nintendo decided to, treat these art like start integrating more of these characters from these Mario spin-off games into like the party games or like the sports games or Mario Kart and such.
That would be nice.
Yeah. It'd be cool.
They would, but they won't do it.
I want to see a more Koopas in Mario Kart like they did in Double Dash. That was cute.
Yeah. Also make Moblins from Wind Waker a fighter in Smash Brothers.
Nah, I want to see like.
I think I'd be cool with that.
I wish
I
Dekus
can-
had more love in the Zelda series, honestly. Like they don't have any love anymore.
I love Deku's though.
I do too. You know how much I love them? You know in Hero Academia, the one kid, he's
Yeah, Midoriya.
That's how I know his name, because it's named after the guys from Majora's Mask. That's how much I love.
I mean, they've existed forever since. Oh, even Ocarina of Time, Deku's existed.
Well, I would say like that's why I know what he is, because my love for Deku's.
Well,
I mean,
If it wasn't for him, if it wasn't for them, I'd be like, what's this kid's name again? I'm bad with anime names.
maybe we have one of those portals or something that take us to another dimensions. Maybe we might be able to see Nintendo treating these properties with the respect they deserve.
Alright. We need Rick's
Yeah,
portal
it's
gun now.
Nintendo.
Oh, by the way, I have Rick's portal gun right here.
Oh no.
I had
He's
to
gonna send me to Sonic Legends for shit talking Nintendo.
I had to bash his
Nintendo
skull in with a
free
rock.
stuff.
I had to bash his skull in with a rock just to get this.
Rick and Morty season 4 premiered last night. What'd you think?
It was
well,
fucking
first of all,
amazing.
I thought it was really funny, and I love I just love that the Meeseeks were backing up. I want to know more about that red Meeseeks. Like, what's up with that thing?
That was like its angsty cousin who listens to like grunge.
It looks like you, but with blonde hair.
God damn it, Shane.
No, I'm just joking.
Nah, but it's like season, like the premiere from yesterday. It feels like an episode that would have come out in like one of the earlier seasons of Rick and Morty. And it's like
It felt like a season 2 episode, and I like that a lot.
I like that too.
I said this before when we were before we started recording. That like this premiere feels like an apology for season.
I was upset with season 3 a lot. Like, this. What the
I think it was because the pressure of them trying to make a season 3, and they left on such a big cliffhanger, and then they had to deal with the fandom and what they would like, so they were just like, and this is, looking back on the season, Rick and Morty is a fine show, but it's not as great as everyone says it is. We got all caught up in the edgelord side of it.
Yeah, also like Dan Harmon was going through a downward spiral too.
I mean,
Yeah.
haven't you seen when he had that meltdown on stage when when somebody basically told him that Donald Trump was a better president than Hillary Clinton?
I mean, that has nothing to do with like the writing.
That
of the
is
show,
right.
but-
I do not like Rick and Morty, alright? They do not have the best
Stop.
South Park needs like I do, okay? South Park is a superior
I'm gonna mute you,
anime.
stop.
Shut up,
Rick and
shut
Morty,
up,
they're
shut up,
great
Mr.
people.
I
President!
muted him. I muted
They're
him.
great people at Rick and Morty, but South Park is better, alright?
God damn it.
I don't know. I haven't been catching
Get 'em
up
out,
with South
get 'em
Park
out.
lately.
Get them out.
Don't. It's not as good as it used to be.
Yeah, I haven't caught up in the last couple seasons. They haven't been good to me.
Oh, you want to know something? For their Halloween special, the one running gag was just like essentially the whole town of South Park was trying to guilt trip Butters into accepting that he's an abusive narcissist, just so that they can make fun of the whole Harvey Weinstein fiasco that was happening again.
Oh, that's not.
What?
Cool.
long
Why would you
story.
do that to Butters?
Because
Good
apparently he
boy.
got forced into a toxic relationship by a 300-year-old mummy, and like everybody's saying that he's the abusive prick in the relationship.
That's stupid.
That's the joke. Funny, ain't it?
No.
Yeah, that's what I
No.
thought.
We have to talk about the most dreaded day of the year, pre-cum Christmas, aka Thanksgiving.
Wait, we're not
You
done.
stole my joke.
We haven't, but we haven't talked.
a little thing.
But we haven't talked about the best parts of the premiere, though, like the fucking Nazi jokes, and I'm pretty sure people are gonna get offended by it. I'm pretty sure Nazi sympathizers will be offended by it.
No.
Yeah,
Weird
like
that Nazis still exist, even though like most of the people that follow it look nothing like the Aryan race that the whole ideology glorifies.
Yeah. But the
Yeah, it's like Movie Bob being a neoliberal when a lot of the things he does are against that.
but at the same time, it's like both that and like the ending legitimately make me burst out in laughter. Like I was shocked that like I didn't wake up my parents when I saw this around like
I was
midnight.
dying with the Ross family dinner scene.
I love that too. I love how that like, my babies run! Bonus!
Like I'm thinking about it, I'm fucking laughing. Like the jokes were actually really funny. They didn't want to like tell an overarching story. They just wanted to do like fun Rick and Morty adventure. I felt like that's what like season 3 was lacking. Like just regular, just fun adventures. And
Yeah.
You
season
wanna-
3 was focusing way too hard on like I guess like story arcing plot, but like it failed really badly.
Well, to be
Honestly,
fair,
it should have ended like with the parents getting completely divorced. But I kind of want like that bitter thing where actually Jerry becomes an adult for real and like is better off without his family, and his kids try to call him, and it's like he hangs up. He goes about his day happy.
I just like how like it appears he's grown his spine. He even stands up to Rick. But that part where he's like, "Listen here, I don't want my son turned into an anime again, Buster."
that was funny.
I just love how he just says it like that. Like, why he would do that.
That's a Jerry thing.
But then it also
the
showed that Jerry is a guy that kicks you when you're weak. He doesn't wait for you to be when. Like,
Yeah,
he's
another thing.
that weasel.
Also, Jerry's the kind of person who he basically makes you like he makes people sympathize with them.
Even though he
No, it's
doesn't
all
deserve
there.
it.
He's got very low self-esteem. That's kind of his shitty thing. But
I
it's
wonder
like
why
subtle.
is he like
It's like
this? Is it
subtle.
because his parents like would openly fuck in front of him or something? But
Yeah, probably. Jerry's a cuck.
Maybe
oh no, not that movie.
the
cuck
movie.
We're not bringing that back.
On a shooting spree.
We're never
Cut that
talking
out,
about
please.
we're never talking about the cuck movie again.
I don't even know what that cuck movie is.
No, Jacob was
It's
talking.
anti-incel, the movie. It was capitalizing on the Joker thing.
Okay.
Nah, but it's like, hopefully the rest of the season is as good as this premiere, because I legitimately enjoyed and like that ending, like it legitimately made me burst out in laughter. Like Rick just goes like, "You ruined the season 4 premiere, Summer. Why'd you fucking do this?"
Imagine that one part where he's like, "Oh, you ruined internet cable, stupid bitch." Yeah, why'd you do that, stupid bitch? Stupid bitch.
Stop fighting!
I mean, that was a joke. Was that in Morty's Mind Blowers?
I think, yeah.
I actually hate that episode.
I liked it.
I hated
but
the
I was-
episode where they basically said all superheroes are terrible people because the boys
Vindicator?
Oh, that was an awful episode.
It basically
I think
said that
was a
like the
horrible
only
episode.
reason superheroes let people hang out with them is so they're for photo ops and like everything. And
Well, they kinda
Rick
are.
is a murderer. Like he people who saved the galaxy because he was jealous.
To be fair, they did blow up a planet.
Yeah, it's like
Well,
Rick
that
was
all by
very.
accident.
Yeah, but it's like Rick was such an insufferable asshole in that episode for no reason. It's like,
Yeah.
it's
The
like
whole season, he was horrible.
Yeah.
it's like
I mean, there were a few nice moments here and there, but I wish there was more of them.
Yeah, it was just like, but like when Rick was like psychologically like being horrible to the family, they were just like really bad.
It's
Yeah.
Like they weren't even funny. They were just like uncomfortable.
This
I
is
do
the
like
kind of
how
shit
in
that
this
like
season they realize like, okay, we need to have Rick chill the fuck out. So I like how like now he's obeying his daughter, and I like that. I mean, you could say like, well, it's not really his daughter. Well, I told Brandon this, but it's my theory.
Mm-hmm.
My little theory was that the whole Cronenberg world, that was all a simulation so Rick could be a dick to Morty, to teach him how that love is whatever, and also how just to hand him that screwdriver.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Also,
I think that would have been a
he
great
abandoned
build.
his real sister there, and she became like aggressively hotter. Like she's muscular and could do things, and then they just killed all of them at the end.
I think like it's like also you could say like, well, how about when they got the portal gun from that dead Rick? I always thought like, what if like Rick brings the Citadel of Risk to buy a spare portal gun, since he realized that like, okay, what if Morty tries to do something like that?
yeah.
So that's what he did.
Like that theory could work. I think that would have been great if they did that, but I feel like it's too late to do that.
Nah, there's still hope to do it.
I felt like if they did it like the end of like probably the end of season 2, I think it still would have worked. But like after like season 3, I think it's a little too late for that. Like it would be good, but like it wouldn't have as much impact.
Yeah, it's like they tried to build something up with Evil Morty, but like season 3 was not a good season that they essentially had to give up on it.
Basically, here's my biggest problem with season 3. Like they were doing like stuff really well, and they just decided to throw it out the garbage because Rick's God.
Yeah, they essentially made him a Gary Stu in the second half of season 3, and that really
No, like the whole show, he's like a Gary Stu. Like that's something I feel like I don't like in the show in general. Like Rick's like right all the time, like morally and also like scientifically, he's like right all the time. Which
Yeah, there should be a few times where he's always wrong. Like there are a few times I remember him being wrong and realize he's just stupid. Also, like there are a few times where it's like, if it wasn't for this family, you'd probably be dead.
mm-hmm.
Like
Rick is smart, but he's like emotionally fucking stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
He's emotionally stupid because he gave up his emotions because he got too smart, and it actually does like answer some questions I have about intelligent people, where stupid people are happy because they have less to worry about and contemplate, while intelligent people think way too much about things, and then they kind of find out things that kind of ruin things for them. That's why the term ignorance is bliss exists, because
yeah.
I mean, there's smart people, but there's also people with anxiety too. Here's
the thing though. It's like here's the thing though. It's like, would you rather have an intelligent person who has no form of empathy whatsoever, or the stupidest human being ever who shows as much empathy as they can just to make everyone around them happy?
I'd rather have like the second thing, because like I don't like stupid people too, but like I don't like people who think they're like really smart.
Yeah.
That's the thing though, and like I've said this many times, it's like sometimes smart people, it's kind of why you don't like hanging around smart people, because like they're so up their ass about their intelligence. It's like they're kind of insufferable to be around.
I don't know, like it's for like intelligence isn't just being a dick. Like that's kind of what like the show's like giving off, but like people found something like they could like leech off of, so to like justify their horrible behaviors. Which
Rick and Morty isn't the only show that Rick and Morty isn't the only show that does that. You want to know another show that did that before Rick and Morty?
What?
Futurama.
Yeah.
I think Futurama did it a bit better.
Yeah, because
Futurama is a million times better than Rick and Morty, because Dr. Fernsworth was kind of an asshole, but at the same time, he still cared about Fry. He viewed him as if he was his fucking son, even though he was his great uncle.
I think people also like didn't see it as like something to take seriously too.
exactly.
Yeah, and
People took Rick and Morty
there
seriously.
are some things to take seriously from there, like Fry, taking a lucky clover from from his nephew, and his nephew was a good person who, whose father told him everything about Fry when he was a kid, and they just never found him. And it's just like as time went on, the show became smarter and smarter. And I don't mean smarter in ways like, oh, they asked deep questions. Like, no, it's where the writing got better and the characters became more fleshed out. We got to know why Bender is the way he is, because he's defective, but Hermes, who is technically his father, as well as Mother being his mother, spared his life, and it became this whole thing where Bender felt a little obsolete and felt this. That's why he always wanted to kill himself, because he just never felt like he was worthy or acceptable like every other robot.
Or
he was different.
Or Zoidberg. It's like you
Zoidberg
always wonder,
was
like
a great doctor, but like brain damage. He has brain damage.
Yeah, it's like granted, like everybody around him hates him and wishes he would die, but it's like he still hangs out around them because like he's very loyal to them. He cares about his friends' well-being, and that ending that
Leela and Fry is one of the best will they won't they relationships since Sam and Diane. And Fry constantly admits he loves her, but Leela is not ready for that, and he needed to accept it. But he still risked his life.
Like that B episode.
Or the episode where, in order to save Leela's hearing, she makes a deal with the devil, and it's for her hand in marriage. And it was just like, he still wrote an entire song for her despite her not being able to hear it, and she could still understand why he loved her.
Or like that
and
one...
at the end, they have that very heartbreaking finale where they do live a life together until they press the reset button. And when this is how it'll end again, where it'll be them pressing the reset button, but they had a life together. Yet they didn't have kids for some reason. That always bothered me.
Well, to be fair, I'm pretty sure they'd probably be a lot stupider than Fry. So
also, they're not really doctors. So it's like, how do they give birth exactly? Like, there's no doctors around.
Well, they have the Taco Bell hospital.
Plus the housing market at that time, the value is not that great.
If I was frozen in time, I probably wouldn't have kids because I don't know how to be a doctor.
Just like you can't just pick it up. Everything's frozen.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Too long, didn't read. Futurama... Rick and Morty's a good show, but Futurama is superior in every single way.
Yeah.
Well... I guess we have 2 more topics to go over before we end this.
Hey guys, it's Thanksgiving. What'd you think about Thanksgiving? I don't care about it.
No, let's talk about Sonic. We have
No, we're not doing that. We're talking about Thanksgiving.
Sonic. Like the new redesign does look much better.
He does.
The question is though, like, will there still be people gonna get pissed off about the blue arms?
All the Sonic fans, what do you expect?
Chris Chan's still gonna get mad that the arms are blue.
You wanna know a funny thing about the Sonic movie, though? Like, last week, on the day it was supposed to have played originally in theaters, my younger siblings showed my dad a comparison of, the before and after redesign. You wanna know what my dad said about this one?
What?
And it just made me say to myself, God damn it, Dad.
What'd he say?
This looks like a blue Banjo-Kazooie.
Blue Banjo-Kazooie.
Were you triggered? You were like...
No, I was like, God damn it, Dad. Not Shane. I'm not easily... Shane, why do you think I'm the kind of person who gets easily triggered?
'Cause you're a bitch.
Well, fuck you. Nah. That's what we needed to talk about with Sonic. Let's talk about Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
More like Thanksgiving from Eli Roth.
Okay, SJW. Anyways, I always call November Christmas Part 1 because I don't really care for Thanksgiving. The only family I'm thankful for is my mom, my dad, my cousin, my family in Louisiana. That's just it.
I'm grateful for nothing.
I'm grateful that I have a fork in my eye.
Okay, Zoomer.
I'm grateful that we have food because it's my only coping mechanism.
I'm grateful for lasagna, that's it.
Yes.
I'm grateful
I'm
for the
grateful for ninja movies.
I'm grateful for the Thanksgiving Day parade balloons and that one time Foster's Home rickrolled everyone.
I
What did it
remember
do?
that. I remember that on TV. I saw
Wait, what
that.
did I do? I forgot.
Okay, at the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade, they had a Foster's float, and next thing you know, Rick Astley just comes out of nowhere, ripples everyone.
You wanna know the funny thing about that though? It's like the only reason I know about that is because like Nessie was like on this tirade on a phone call. I think you guys were there that one time, like she was on that tirade about like missing out on the Foster's Macy's Day Parade thing.
I think she told me in person.
It was like, I mean, it's like I had to show it to her yesterday, and it's like, and I'm pretty sure she was grateful I did it, but it's like, I don't know. It's like, what would you say was the best surprise the Macy's Day Parade ever did?
They had Garfield. No, I think the craziest ones when they had Goku.
Gaku. Just like pronounce the name
Gaku from Dragon Ball Super.
Wait, did they seriously say his name wrong?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
the guy
they
just called him Gaku.
Oh,
Gaku or Krillon.
Oh.
you know, I've always wanted to see like the regular people who are like, who the hell is that?
Nah, normies are like, the fuck is this Gaku looking freak?
I mean, there's a lot of people who know what Dragon Ball is now.
Well, yeah, but I imagine someone's like, who's this? You're not Dilbert. You're not Garfield.
You're not
Why
fuck.
haven't they? You know, I'm
I
surprised they haven't
evolved
done that.
better than Garfield.
I'm surprised they never done a Dilbert float. That sounds like something they would do.
I'm surprised they haven't gotten a Family Guy float. I mean, remember that one
Did
Thanksgiving?
they do Stewie?
No,
Yeah,
it's,
they
no,
did.
because there was this one Thanksgiving Day parade commercial for Coca-Cola where like I remember it was like Stewie and Underdog just fighting over a bottle of Coke.
That's weird.
I was like, it's like at the age of 7, I was annoyed because like why didn't we get a Family Guy parade float?
Just imagine like a giant Peter Griffin balloon. I want that right now, please.
Imagine seeing his ball chin flown around.
Hey, you always show up game in a parade.
I want to see Brian Griffin holding his martini.
No, do you know what I want as like
Quagmire.
Quagmire toilet?
No. We need to have like
Oh,
just
speaking
a
of
regular
toilet,
Quagmire. It's gotta go boom boom.
Mm-hmm. No, we gotta have like Quagmire toilet, and then once the balloon comes past, like they gotta play Paralyzer.
In the future, they'll find a way to like make the floating balloons to like morph into a toilet.
You wanna know what's
floating around.
you wanna know the funniest thing I will always associate with Thanksgiving though?
What?
The fucking Sonic balloon almost killing a cop and a child that one time in '93.
You really are a Sonic fan.
Shut up.
But that did happen though.
No, yeah, it did.
And it's the funniest fucking thing ever.
The kid almost died. What? You know what else? Why hasn't Pepsi Man?
Get a balloon?
Yeah, exactly. That'd be
Pepsi
cool.
Man getting a balloon?
Why hasn't
Yeah, like
Mario
that-
gotten a balloon though? That's my question.
Who?
Mario.
Oh yeah. They haven't done that. I'm surprised that wasn't like a '90s thing.
And
No.
they give Sonic a balloon and not Mario?
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked.
Really?
Just, what if like they were like, we'll do a Mario character, it's just Toad.
No, they'll only do we'll only get like a Mario parade balloon once that Illumination movie gets announced.
Have
Just
they done a Minions parade float?
I think
so.
I mean, we did get one on the Grinch year, like when that movie came out last year. So
His sparkling blue eyes and his sparkling teeth.
that
Mhm.
fucking, and he doesn't look as nasty as and vile like the song says he is.
Yeah, it's like, where's his termites in his smile? Where's his disgusting teeth?
And
Why's he got beautiful blue eyes?
and why doesn't he make me feel like a seasick crocodile?
Why does he make me feel gay?
What?
We gotta get the Shrek balloon back. That's the only green balloon we need.
No, come back when the Illumination reboot happens.
No, I want original Shrek as a balloon.
No, we'll get it. When that
I swear,
Illumination...
I swear, if Illumination decides to thin down Shrek and not have him ogre thick, I'm gonna be angry.
I think the reboot for Shrek should just be, like, right after the first 2 movies, ignore 3 and 4 or whatever, and just
Four
do
is
its own
good.
thing.
No.
I mean, 4 was fine.
No,
I like 4.
I found this one image where, like, Shrek Illumination, and I'm pretty sure this is what they're gonna do to him.
Oh no, that was like old concept art for like younger Shrek.
Oh my
They
god.
probably would do that, but like just make him a little slimmer, like a football body.
Exactamundo, mine.
Why do we need a Shrek reboot?
Because money, and Mike Myers is too old to keep doing it, and, you know, to quote Corddry Effects, that maybe it's time to let these franchises die, even though stuff like Friday the 13th and Shrek could actually go on their...
Dude, like,
But honestly,
fucking
if
Dream...
they want to do a total reboot, they should do it in a way Halloween, where they did the second one, which takes place a decade later, where you have Shrek's kids be the main characters, all
Dude.
grown up, doing their own thing on these amazing adventures.
Dude,
Get
like...
cameos from the original cast.
No,
It could
but...
just be called-
No, but it's like, Austin, the thing is, with like, this Shrek reboot in general, it's like... Essentially, it's like, the only reason this whole ordeal happened was because, like, DreamWorks was going out of business, and it's like... Universal just gobbled them up, and it's like, they're turning into nothing more but a sequels factory from starting next year.
Oh, God, yeah, look at what they're doing to Dragon.
No,
Well, to be fair, the Dragon sequels are actually good.
Well, and
No,
at least... No,
they're
and
going
at
to do
least...
a holiday one, where it takes place right after the third film, where Dragon's going to hiding, but then on Christmas, they say hi to...
We're getting
What?
a sequel to Boss Baby in 2 years.
Yeah, I hate that movie for 2 reasons. One being it beat Power Rangers at the box office.
Well, that's because it's a better movie.
No,
Also, they're bringing
Yeah.
back Spirit for some reason.
Spirit. No one fucking saw that movie.
I did.
I mean, Spirit has amazing animation. Probably some of the best like
Yes,
animation you'll
we
ever see on the big
social
screen.
No, but it's not the original Spirit. It's the crappy Netflix reboot we got.
I forgot that show existed, honestly.
I mean,
Yeah.
I see toys on like Target shelves of it.
Oh, yeah.
I just go down to toy aisles just to wish like Monster High will come back, which it will never come back because Descendants decided to kill it.
Your days are numbered, Sandler.
You'll never take me alive! I'll keep reproducing more Hotel Transylvania sequels without that Gilly Tartakovsky guy!
Crazy Nights.
Or I'll make Paul Blart 3 in space. Can't stop me.
He was involved with Paul Blart? What the fuck?
Yeah, he produced it.
And I'll give Rob Snyder more work than something.
Norman the North 45. Norman the North 76. Norman the North 120.
We'll have Sony Pictures make more Norma the North movies.
Yay. I'm just thinking about like Norman's future. And
So
I'm just,
there I was twerking.
No.
Yeah, like me and Dino quote that line all the fucking time. For no fucking reason.
Well,
It's just pain.
it's hilarious. Oh god.
Norman the North hurts.
Norma the
Okay,
North.
I want to know another thing. So, in New York City, that thing was advertised all over the fucking place.
What was?
Norman the North.
Really?
Poor son of a bitch. No,
Because like, here's the thing. I was, like, walking around and I was just, like, texting my friends on Discord. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why is this? I'm seeing this everywhere.
I don't know anymore.
maybe it was a sign that religion isn't.
It probably was. Probably was a
Okay.
sign.
I guess.
You hear a man scream leaving the theater. There it is! No!
God is dead, the government slave. Jesus all that. Whatever. I forgot.
So, is this the end of Comfy Couch for this episode?
Oh god.
Yeah.
I mean, we're already banned in China. So why not?
No, we aren't.
Not
That
yet.
news is
Winnie the
irrelevant
Pooh.
now.
Raid Shadow Legends.
So check yourself before you wreck yourself.